So, greetings. I want to continue that conversation about the International Black Summit. We are taking my grandson to Antigua, and I'm in Jersey, and I just have to go across the sea. Oh, and the summit is also in Buffalo, and the summit is in your home if you choose to participate virtually. So, the purpose of the International Black Summit is to provide an opportunity for participants to bring into being their vision for the Black community in the world. Now, often we get together and we celebrate, we commemorate, we acknowledge one another for the good works we have done, right? And here you have an opportunity to look deep into yourself and hear your life in other people's lives and your own life, and to actually witness your own speaking in a new way. As a possibility, I'm just saying. My first summit was 2002, and the statement that we were working on was what is available in noticing all that I create. Then by the end of that summit weekend, the declaration or the inquiry that we were working on was, for me, it was to last for like 3 years. What is available in noticing all that I create that keeps me unconscious to the wonder that I am? So you gotta get support in accessing your vision from the people who are like you in a space that's safe and comfortable. May not occur in a space that's, online, you pay so many dollars. I did that. I paid a lot of dollars for somebody to help me be who I am. Didn't work. You could lose money that way, but you won't lose by participating in the International Black Summit annual event or any of its events, just to be frank. So come on down. Come on with me to Antigua or go on up to Buffalo, whatever it is. We're going to be in the place and it's going to be fierce. A life-changing event. Okay? That's the message. I've told you all many times. I'll tell you every year, I'm telling you the same thing. So get on board. It's time. Yes, I have indeed my grandmother, grandfather, grandparent sent. Palo Santo. It's time to pray, but and this is a prayer. This is a prayer for you. Get your grandchildren to the International Black Summit. When my grandson, yeah, my grandmother too, one of the facilitators reminds me of my grandmother. So that's just a trip to see that. One of the OGs, Catherine Copper. You want to see transformation of the spiritual essence of a person occur in real life when you attend the International Black Summit. I saw it when my grandson attended. He was going in there like this. He'd had a huge tragedy. My stepdaughter, not my birth daughter, but my love daughter, had taken her own life. And we took this boy to the summit. And he went into the youth summit like this, walking like this. That's how he walked, with his head down. At the end of the summit, with the young people, came this boy with his shoulders thrown back, marching, talking about he saw himself as the first Black president, when that was still a joke. Yes. You hear stuff in this place. You hear stuff. You hear things. That gathering of Black men who held one another. It's believed in the core of the summit, it is believed that the core of that holding of brother men generated the Million Man March. You know, I've been in this conversation for 20 years, and many of us are fond of just attributing advances and transitions and turns around the corner to the International Black Summit conversation of transformation. The declaration of the International Black Summit goes like this. We declare ourselves, our community, and all communities whole and complete. There's nothing to do except be. We assert that we are responsible for generating community as possibility and distinction. We listen for and grant being to the possibility and creation of unpredictable results. Our conversation of, about, and for those of African descent is one of power, self-generation, abundance, responsibility, unity, and integrity with the possibility of being. We stand for the expression of our spirituality, ending the murders of our men, women, and children, building economies responsible for funding our community, maintaining wellness of being in our bodies, providing human services, establishing nurturing relationships, altering the conversation of who we are in the media, empowering our youth. My printer was just talking. We declare that our community manifests itself in the world as a contribution in the transformation of the universe. Atlanta, Georgia, October 7th, 1991. Here and now. Past, present, future. Wherever African descendants thrive and are and be. Thank you. It's time to make the prayer. Peace.